In this video, I'll show you how I repaired hollow ceramic tiles using a simple and practical method. First, I poured water directly into the gaps to help the surface absorb moisture. Then, I mixed regular cement with water until it turned into a liquid form, almost like a thin slurry. Once the mixture was ready, I poured it gently over the hollow areas, allowing it to seep through the joints and fill the empty spaces underneath the tiles. Finally, I used a steel rod to tap and vibrate the surface in a circular motion, helping the cement flow evenly and eliminate air pockets. This method is effective for strengthening loose tiles without removing them. Watch the full process and see how the tiles become solid again. Subscribe to Trowel and Tile for more real-world repair techniques and professional tile installation tips. In this in-depth second part of the process, we dive even deeper into the method used to repair and solidify loose or hollow ceramic floor tiles in exterior environments. This approach is not only highly effective, but also efficient and cost-saving, especially for professionals and DIY enthusiasts who prioritize long-lasting results without needing to replace entire sections of tile. The first step in the process was a thorough inspection of the affected area. By gently tapping on the tile surface with a metal ring or tool, I identified the hollow-sounding tiles. These tiles, commonly known as drummy tiles, usually detach from the substrate underneath due to poor adhesion, substrate movement, moisture, penetration, or improper initial installation. Once the problematic tile areas were clearly marked, I began the preparation by cleaning the joints around the loose tiles. This step is essential to ensure the surrounding tiles are not accidentally damaged during the process and to allow for better cement penetration. I used a precision rotary tool with a diamond blade to carefully clean the grout lines and slightly widen them for easier access. After that, I prepared the area for injection by slightly lifting the edge of the tile using a slim chisel, just enough to allow the entry of repair cement slurry underneath. It's crucial not to crack the tile during this step, so I worked slowly and evenly across the tile edge. Now comes the heart of the method, the cement slurry injection. I prepared a mix of standard cement and water. No additives or adhesives were used in this particular case to showcase the basic but effective solution. The cement was mixed in a bucket with water in a 1:1.5 ratio until it reached a highly liquid, pourable consistency, resembling heavy cream or melted yogurt. This specific viscosity allows it to flow beneath the tile naturally and fill the voids efficiently. Before pouring the mix, I sprayed clean water beneath the tile through a gap, helping to moisten the substrate and ensure better bonding. Then I carefully poured the slurry into the space under the tile in small amounts. Using a metal ring tool, locally known as, I tapped the surface of the tile in circular motion. This tapping method helps distribute the slurry evenly under the tile, pushing out any air pockets and allowing the cement to spread throughout all hollow areas. This tapping and pouring process was repeated multiple times, each time adding a small amount of slurry, followed by more tapping. The tapping sound helped confirm when the hollow area was successfully filled. The drummy sound faded and was replaced by a firm, solid tone. Once I confirmed that the tile was fully bonded underneath, I stopped the injection and allowed the excess slurry to dry naturally. I wiped away any excess on the surface with a sponge and left the tile to cure for at least 24 hours. After curing, I regrouted the joints using standard tile grout that matched the original color. The final step was to clean the entire area and apply a soft polish to restore the surface finish. This method not only saves the cost of replacing tiles, but also maintains the original layout and aesthetics of the floor. It's a perfect solution for patios, balconies, outdoor walkways, and tiled terraces that experience common detachment problems due to temperature changes or substrate shifting. Stay tuned for the next part of the video, where I'll show you how to repair corner tiles, edge pieces, and apply additional reinforcement techniques for high-traffic zones. In this phase of the repair process, we go beyond surface-level techniques to ensure the substructure beneath. The loose tile is not only stabilized, but reinforced in a way that extends the lifespan of your flooring for years to come. Every step we take here is crucial, particularly in areas exposed to moisture, temperature fluctuations, or heavy foot traffic. *1. Final surface inspection and marking *1. The concrete slurry underneath begins to set slightly, but while it's still wet enough to manipulate, typically after 10 to 15 minutes, depending on temperature and humidity. Use a small metal rod or trowel to tap the surface gently. Listen for hollow sounds. If any area still feels soft or unstable, it means the concrete hasn't penetrated well enough beneath that section. You can add more slurry using a squeeze bottle or a flexible hose. Asterisk. Mark all areas you've already treated with chalk or a waterproof marker, so you don't accidentally disturb them again during finishing. 2. Compression using a weighted plate, optional, but recommended. Asterisk. If you're working with multiple tiles in a large area that were all slightly detached, it's very useful to prepare a flat metal or wooden plate that covers the repaired tile. Place a heavy object on top of this plate, such as a bag of sand, a concrete block, or even a water container. This compresses the tile downward as the slurry sets underneath, eliminating any trapped air bubbles and ensuring the tile rebounds tightly to the cement bed below. Asterisk. Leave this weighted plate for at least 12 hours, preferably overnight. Be sure the tile is perfectly level before placing any weight on it. 3. Cleaning the edges and regrouting. Asterisk. Once the cement slurry is fully hardened, generally 24 hours later, it's time to clean the grout